gremlins! I had a different video planned for this week, but life is really busy right now and I do not have time to finish it in time for the weekend, so enjoy this quicker and easier video instead. I'm once again using a chart I made of fantasy character traits to generate a random character. I'm once again using an online dice to generate these traits. I do now own a physical set of dice, but I don't have them with me at the time of preparing this video due to the chaos of life. I started by rolling an 18 for the species of the character, so this character will be an elf. I rolled a 6 for magic power, making this elf's magic music-based. I rolled a 17 for animal companion, giving this musical elf a panther as a companion. This is shaping up to be a very cool character. The panther will be interesting because, after rolling a 9, they are made of an element. This is what I rolled last time I did this challenge, so I'll probably pick a different element to what I used before, ruling out earth. Finally, I rolled a 6 for weapons, so this elf will use a whip. I started with a basic sketch, as always. I like these challenges because I can play with the pose more than I do in my regular aesthetics and mushrooms as characters drawings. In this case, I made the elf wielding a chain whip over their head. This whip is 100% inspired by the whip Trevor Belmont uses in the show Castlevania. I could have made my life easier and made the whip a regular leather whip, but instead I spent half an hour drawing individual chain links. I had some technical difficulties during this stage of the art and lost some of the progress, but trust me when I say each link of this chain is drawn by hand. Because the elf is actively wielding the whip, I struggled a little to figure out how to incorporate their musical magic. I decided to give them a flute at their waist and draw musical notes in the air around their head, as they sing magic into existence during whatever fight they are involved in. Now for the panther. This panther is made of an element. In this case, I decided to make them out of storm clouds and air. They have glowing eyes that shoot lightning. I started with some quick blocked-in color and cloud texture, with the idea to come back to it later and render the form in more detail. I dressed the elf in a long waistcoat over a short-sleeved shirt and tight pants, with thigh-high black boots. They have a huge purple pendant around their neck and elbow-length fingerless gloves. I gave them long flowing silver-white hair. I spent a long time trying to figure out how to draw the music, and most of it was off camera. I created a simple custom brush to create the musical staff design, which proved harder than I expected because I don't really understand how making brushes works. Also, I'd like to mention that I do not know how to read music, I have never learned how to read music, and the music notes I drew are random and ones I think look good. They do not actually symbolize any tune. When I used to play an instrument, I only played by ear and haven't played consistently since I was in 3rd grade. I originally laid down all the flat colors and it really wasn't working. I decided to take a break and come back to the art in the morning, and during that time, even though I swear I remember saving this image, my computer restarted and all the coloring progress disappeared, as did the music I drew. Usually this would make me really frustrated, but honestly, while I'm annoyed, starting the coloring all over again is really what I needed anyway. My chosen color scheme for this image is dark blue, grey, and purple, with accents of bright yellow and gold. I made the elf's boots and gloves dark grey and their waistcoat dark purple. The buttons of the waistcoat and the chain of their necklace are both gold. Their hair is pale silver and their eyes are gold. The long chain whip is silver. The panther has the same color scheme, most of it dark blue-grey with yellow eyes as a pop of color. I definitely had some trouble deciding on a background color that didn't cause either the dark or the light shades of the elf's look to disappear. I ended up drawing a temporary gradient so neither the pale silver hair nor the dark boots got lost in the background. Rendering this image was really satisfying, especially working on the cloudy body of the panther. I used a cloud texture brush for this, which made it look really detailed for not much effort. I made sure the head of the panther is the clearest part of its form, with its legs and back fading into dissipating clouds. As well as detailing the stormy panther, I also shaded the elf's clothing and hair, then their skin. Finally, I drew a simple background, some mountains with a castle perched between 2 peaks. I definitely had trouble with this image, however I'm pretty happy with how it turned out in the end. Redoing the color was definitely needed. I like the colors I settled on way better than my lost first attempt. I like the small pops of yellow in a very blue and grey image. I also like my shading and the way I drew the whip. I now own physical dice, so next time I do this challenge I'll be able to roll a real, tangible D20. If you want to try this challenge, the chart I used is linked in the description. I hope you enjoy this drawing. I'll see you soon with another video. Until then, bye!